Welcome back. In this lesson, I'm going to cover how you're going to create space and time for your meditation practice so that you can set yourself up for success. There are many obstacles that we are faced with when starting a meditation practice. By creating a special corner in your home and deciding what time and for how long and blocking out the time in your calendar for your practice, you remove more of the challenges. When wanting to make lifestyle changes, the key is to make things easy and simple for yourself. By simplifying things, you can more easily create the consistency you need in order to make it a part of your daily life. Consistency is required in order to reprogram your brain to accept the new habit and to lessen the gap for the habit to become a sustainable lifestyle change. Our actions come from our habits. So by creating consistency, you change your habits, and from there, it will be easy to implement and reap the benefits from having a meditation practice, like managing your stress and anxiety levels, having more confidence, better sleep, and the ability to focus and concentrate. The easier it is for you to get to your mat and fewer obstacles, the easier it will be for you to stick to your morning non-negotiables. Now, your meditation space does not need to be a separate room dedicated only to meditation. This is not a realistic option. When I first started to meditate, I lived in a tiny condo and put a blanket down facing a small corner in a room in front of a bookshelf with my meditation cushion on it so that I could easily get to my mat each and every morning before getting ready for work. It is because I created this special dedicated space that I could easily and effortlessly meditate each morning. There was no work for me to do, and I need simple because I'm not a morning person by any means. So by having this set up, all I had to do was roll out of bed and hit the mat. Once you have created your dedicated space, you're going to need to decide when you will meditate and for how long. I have found that for myself and for my students, it has been easiest to meditate first thing in the morning before getting the day going. It sets your day up for success. You have less monkey chatter going on in your mind and less distractions stopping you from practicing. Everyone is different, has different schedules and different needs. So maybe after work or before bed is best for you. It's just that sometimes at the end of the day, when we're spent from all the doing and working and being exhausted, you may not have the time or energy to meditate after practicing your relaxing or stress reducing exercises. But like I said, we all have unique needs. Some of you might actually love practicing before bed. Okay, you have the where and the when. Now you need the for how long. It is a great idea to start small and add on time as you go. I highly recommend starting with 15 minutes, having 10 minutes for your meditation and 5 minutes buffer so as to not feel rush and feel pressure for time. Remember, your goal is to manage your stress, not add to it. If you don't feel you can make 15 minutes to start, that's okay. Have 10. 5 minutes for practice and 5 minutes for a buffer. What do I mean by having a buffer time? Well, maybe you want to practice an energizing breathing exercise or have some stretching to loosen up your body a little bit from your slumber. And it's essential that you leave a minute or two to just sit after practice and observe how you feel and let your body and mind integrate your meditation before you get to your busy life. And now I highly recommend using a timer for your practice so that you aren't distracted or worried about time. I love using this free app on my phone called the Insight Timer because you can set up intervals beginning and ending time. So for example, I have intervals set up so that I have time to get my body moving, time to get into my comfortable seat, practice breathing, and then meditate, and then time after meditation to just sit. So to sum things up, I covered creating your meditation space, the time of day, the length of your practice. This is how you are going to set yourself up for success. Now I'm going to connect this lesson to the action task. The action task I want you to focus on for this module is setting up your meditation space, choosing what time of day you'll practice, blocking off the amount of time in your calendar, getting a timer, and I'll see you in the next one.